Ah, it's the same one from last time. Perfect.
Good.
Shuffle will not fail. Totally intentional, I mean. Yep. This is the new intro song. So, last week on D&D, which was episode 69 by chance, guess what episode it is this week? You'll never guess. It's 69 again. Woo.
69I.
Indeed. Last week, you guys had some planning to do. See, it was 2 weeks ago you stole the thing from Sue, or was that last week? My sense of time is all off.
I
Help.
think it was last week.
It was last week.
Last week.
I remember because of my embarrassment.
You were introduced to a new friend, and you cleaned out the shop of Sue, the shopkeep who you were intending to buy the Scroll of Delayed Blast Fireball from. You got a bunch of other goodies as well as that, but that is the most important thing. So you're now in possession of that, and you no longer have need of multiple thousands of gold in order to accomplish your goal. So, left in your planning process here is you still need to find a way to steal an airship, decide on which way you're going with there, actually, successfully do that, and then decide how you're going to infiltrate the Tower of Judgment, blow it up, and then what's your escape plan. Some members of the group have also brought up some ideas about potential distractions or sabotage to do ahead of time. We've done a bunch of discussion between sessions to help streamline this session in particular, but I don't think you guys have come to final conclusions yet. But now that everyone's here, I hope that we can. So I'll leave that to you. You guys are all back in the Orion chapter house, a bit after robbing Sue blind and identifying all of her mortal possessions. And you are all in phase room.
Hey, listen, we didn't rob Sue blind, all right? See, what happened was I just took what was in the she had shelves upon shelves of other things. What are you saying I'm robbing her blind for?
Eli screams into the void because no one actually says that in character. Yeah.
This is normal behavior.
Yeah, why you gotta make that sound so bad, man?
It's my job.
So can we agree that this is now the time where we're just gonna be all chatting in our heads in character in the room, an
Sure.
extensive amount until we figure out the plan?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into it.
Playing cards, of course.
Oh yeah, no, I'm phase doing stretches. I think we should first figure out the ship. So because honestly, I think that's the easiest piece. Is we need to just figure out how to get the Lorendar ship to Thalios to meet someone like us. Someone.
We wait for one to go overhead, and we shoot grappling hooks up, and we throw everybody off, and then we have a ship.
All right. Well, we had to start somewhere.
That's an interesting one.
Had you wanted to implement the I need to cast the brain talk instead of having what we have been doing, I don't know if you wanted to put that in this week or not.
We'll save that for the future. That's fine. We'll continue this for now. As an update, we had some discussion between sessions as well, Leroy and I, about how telepathy has been used in this campaign, and how, technically speaking, if we want all of these conversations to be going how they've been going, it would basically be Faye says something, then Leroy individually connects to each one of you and says, Faye said this, Faye said this, Faye said this, and then wait for you guys to respond one by one, and then choose who gets the next response. It's all kind of messy.
He's not the silver server, he's the
helps
silver
facilitate
router.
that.
However, the spellbook that Leroy found on that necromancer a while back, both of us forgot what spells were in there, so I have just as a
Raries?
yes, Rary's telepathic bond is now in there. So Leroy can copy that over once he gets some supplies and time, and then that'll be an official way for you guys to actually be able to do all this stuff.
Oh, please. Thank God.
For now, it's okay. I'll just wait until Leroy can do that, and we'll explain it away with that. So, as you were.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Just wanted to check.
Wait. Train of thought derailed.
That's totally my fault. We were talking about getting an
Alright.
airship from Mirandar.
Yeah, step one is how do we get them to send an airship here? Do we tell them we have dirt on Orion? To me, that seems like the most simple,
That seems like the best one to me.
right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
mean,
pretty reasonable.
do we say we had information on what happened to Passage?
I think we could probably open with having information on Orion and then move on to
Wait,
information.
Oh, you guys are talking about how you saved a bunch of people when that airship crashed, right?
Yes, that is the goal. That's
Yes,
Why,
that is
why
the
would
situation.
why would they need to know about that? I thought everybody knows about that.
Yes, people do know about that. It was a fairly stressful event for all of us. But yes, we did save the day in the end.
Okay.
Hell of an awkward pause.
Yeah.
Is there? Okay, actually, like in character, are these individual lines of communication open right now, or are we all talking to each other?
I'm just gonna allow it for
We're
now.
doing the area
It's
thing
fine.
right now.
It's yeah.
What if I
Assume
don't want that?
yeah.
to be
Assume
the
that
case?
in character that is what's happening. So it might be very tiring. It's gonna take you guys a long time to get through conversations. And Leroy has a fix for that eventually in the works. But right now it's very much like passing notes around in class, but telepathically.
Exactly.
You could
And
pass a
you can
note.
specify, don't say this to everyone else.
Yeah.
But it would have
Yeah,
And you could do it to either Leroy or Nakaris.
Faye is saying to Leroy, can we just stop it with Eli? Like we need to just say what's real. We need to just say what happened there. Like this, he's either gonna leave or he's not. Like I think, like, see what the others think, but at this point I'm running out.
You need to pull him aside. To everybody but you, I will ask, or should we perhaps provide a more full disclosure of our involvement in Passage? Seems like the honest thing to do.
Yes. No,
I agree.
around it longer.
Tell him whatever you want. I'm not interested in sharing the story, but you can.
All right.
All right.
Yes, Faye, if you would like to share this.
Yeah. Eli, we did not tell you this early on because, frankly, there were more important things to do, and we did not want to raise tension. The reason that there's a whole situation between us and Rendar is that we were working for Orion, and in order to get favor with them at their request, we essentially stopped. We wanted to sabotage an airship landing for Lorendar's big demonstration back in Passage, and that ended up causing a lot of damage that we did not anticipate, that Orion did not anticipate, and it was.
We did not
rough.
anticipate the Phoenix is the problem.
Yeah, we knocked down the ships, which would have been fine, but yeah, elemental phoenixes were released and absolutely raised hell. So that's
500 damage.
That's what happened. I don't want to, I'm happy to process any feelings you have on that, ideally at a later time. But we've got we've got shit going on here. I don't know
Why
what
did-
else to say.
Why did y'all wait so long to tell me something so important?
Well, Eli, I don't mean this as a slam. I think you hope you know that I appreciate you, but when we talk about drugs and you said, "Wait, are y'all bad people?" Given that we inadvertently did cause a disaster that does often keep me up at night. I think that might have been a bridge too far for you.
We were a little ashamed to hear the same question echoed from someone else's mouth.
I agree.
Not really.
You guys don't think you're bad guys, right?
I try my best not to be.
There's no
I
problem.
regret that day.
As
every
long
day.
as
I
you
think we
guys
all
are
do.
trying to be good, then it shouldn't matter, right? You know, people make mistakes. Everybody got those days.
Well,
No
Miss
joke intended
Eli.
on that one.
It's just how bards work.
well, that
That's just how my
frankly
brain
went better
works
than I thought.
sometimes.
Okay.
Beautiful. Well, we can carry on speaking openly.
You guys a new one, and you guys are like,
You're just so innocent.
I don't know. I just
That's
kind of.
how I am as a person.
I'm-
I personally wouldn't blow up a fucking airship.
No, I love it. I'm okay with terrorism, but I draw the line at drugs.
Listen, drugs are bad, okay? Our
Rick.
studies.
Is this a JoJo reference?
Yes, it is now.
oh my god, it's a motherfucking JoJo's reference.
Everything's a JoJo's reference.
All right, so let's really talk about that airship now.
Okay.
So my thought has been that, like, yeah, we have, like, due to our identity, we could certainly lure them that way, but I think the downside there is they send someone specifically related to us, and then the ship goes missing. Obviously, we're the ones who took the ship. Whereas
Yeah.
if we lure them in with just some good info about Orion, and then the ship goes missing, then, well, who fucking knows?
Oh yes.
So I think that's how we
Well,
should
we
play
would
it.
know. When you say who fucking knows, it would be us. We would know, right?
That was the other idea.
Eli, for all your conversational dexterity at the rhetorical
I'm
question.
sorry. I'm sorry. That was a joke there. That was something we call messing around back where I came from.
There's a grandpappy
Happy
like
called
that
it
one.
Man, Grandpappy always used to tell that joke all the time. It would make people flustered. It was fun.
I could simply shop up those designs we had to look like Orion is making an airship to match Lyrandar, like we talked about.
I think that's.
Isn't that what we planned like 3 sessions ago?
I think that the
That
problem
is
then
one
is
of the
that we
options,
also
yes.
wanted 3,000 gold. We no longer need 3,000 gold.
Well,
So
I think the amount should be higher than that if we are selling plans of their competitor, but
I
agree with Ross.
but do we even need to sell? That's the thing. Is do we
No,
like?
we can just leave them with the money. When we
Yes.
take the
Tell
airship,
us
we'll
what
drop
they
them off
got.
with the money. That way they can
we-
afford to get back home.
Well, especially if we do this through Damien, we can just say, like, hey, we've come by this info. Please send someone from Stormhome to pick it up. We're not that there's less
here's-
difficulty.
Here's a thought.
oh, true. If it is through Damien, that will leave a lot of suspicion.
If we sell plans to Lyrandar, couldn't we just request transportation to Stormhome?
I think we're trying to
Well,
have
hot
access.
damn, Leroy, that's a great idea.
Now, I mean, so this is an idea for sure, and maybe we're thinking about this differently. I was hoping that we would come out of this with essentially full autonomous access to an airship, not the opportunity for transport, especially since we might
We could
need.
steal one
Agreed.
in Stormhome. I'm sure there's lots.
Oh, well, I'm talking about getting not
buy
only
one.
getting to Stormhome, but also potentially my little self getting off of the tower that I'm going to blow up from the ground. That maybe that will be via airship.
You have the coin of feather falling. I think you'll be fine from the tower.
Yeah. What is Lyrandar's relationship to the Silver Flame, as far as we know?
Pretty much business. I mean, the Silver Flame, the Lorindar offers a service for them in the area, and they pay. The Silver Flame pays. That's pretty much it. I mean, they help control the weather in the area. They offer transportation, etc.
And might Lyrandar potentially prefer that Thalios be a member of Ondair than that other country, Thrain?
Not that you would know, but you would know that the Dragon Marked houses are very much separated from land-based politics, very intentionally by the Thronehold Treaty, whatever the treaty was at the end of the last war. I'm pretty sure it's the Thronehold Treaty. No, it's the Corin Edicts, I believe. It's even earlier. There is an ancient law that forbids any of the Dragon Marked houses from really dealing too much with actual like noble politics and such. They are businesses in the region and they hold a lot of sway and power, but they very specifically are not allowed to deal very much in. Not that they wouldn't if given the opportunity, but you've not heard of such thing. And you would know that that would be very much a war crime for them to do so.
So on brand.
Yes, potentially.
Well, we shouldn't be looking for opportunities to commit war crimes.
They come up on their own.
All right, hear me out for one moment. I'm going to propose a like start to finish plan, and then we can take feedback and modify it from there. But I want us to have a foundation to go off.
Okay.
My idea is that we go to Damien with the plans, the diagrams. Have Damien reach out to Lorendar, say, we have come by these Orion designs. This is really valuable. Please send transport from Stormhome. I will then hand it off securely and then bring it back. At that point, we meet the ship. We safely incapacitate the pilot and hopefully just give them to Damien for him to like essentially care for and make sure no harm comes to them. And then we have our airship.
And assumedly, in return, what we actually give Damien plans or a copy of them so he can turn them over.
If you
That would
have
be good
that,
for
then yeah,
covering our tracks.
yeah, exactly.
We don't even need to do that. He has sympathy for us for the traveler.
Just so he doesn't get, I don't know, fired, whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
Because
Yeah,
we don't want it to seem like a conspiracy, just an accident.
I mean, we could just from that. Obviously not going to kill him, though.
All right, we'll kill him.
We're not killing him.
Never. All right. So, step 1: contact House Lorenda, offering plans. Step 2: make good on the promise we've made. Yes.
Yep.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, deal.
Wait, are we stealing that ship or no?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Part 2 is where did they send it? Like, how do we intercept it?
Well, we're bringing the plans to the plans and this idea like fully transparently to Damien. Like he was already game to have Lorendar send a ship that we would like assume control of. Yeah, he's so we would have him do the communication, him organize a handoff spot, which he would then tell us. We go there, we organize that so the guy comes out, and then we safely just knock him out pretty much, and then we take the ship, and then we have the ship.
Okay, perfect.
It's entirely clear on why we need to steal the ship. If we can just convince them to take us away after we've destroyed this tower.
Because I think we want it for personal transport use. We just want it.
Oh.
It's just convenient to have an airship.
Also, when we are making
The
that,
answer, Leroy, is greed. Some
Well,
people
no,
in
the
the group are
answer
greedy.
is that we could use it like in the
Alright.
estate.
Eli.
One man's
Yeah,
greed
it's
is
someone
enough.
else's
So we cannot jump off the tower onto the airship to make a speedy escape.
We totally can't plan out the pickup to be on top of Judgment Tower or anything like that.
Eli, I feel like you are.
I would rather have that in our control.
But we are
I don't think we can do that.
The entire world.
I don't think you can. I don't have a good insult for that because I'm not good at thinking up these things on the spot while I'm cooking.
It is a small price to pay for people like Veranda to give us their tools and their ships in return for us saving the world.
Perhaps
But
they
they,
would
but
give
they
us an
don't know
entire
that you're
ship.
saving the world.
It doesn't matter if they know. We're doing it anyways, for free.
No, it's costing them an airship.
It's costing an airship. There we go. That is the price of saving the world.
In the grand scheme of the world, what's one airship?
So let's just.
There are probably more birds than there are airships.
The price of
They
an
may be
airship
willing.
is a fireball and many civilian deaths.
And
They may be willing to simply give us an airship in exchange for whatever plans we bring back on it.
All right, a genuine question for you folk. Why are we opposed to just stealing the airship exactly? This seems
We
like
are
one of
not.
the least morally morally dark things that we have done.
Because we're walking into the belly of the beast after we leave. We're going back to them like, hi there.
They hate us anyways. We already took down one of their towers.
My idea
don't
after
hate us.
stealing the airship would be to dismantle that airship to modify the party bus to fly. But
Jesus Christ,
that's
it's
just
going to be
fine.
10 years.
Where would we do that when we're on the run from
I
doing
don't
a terrorist
know.
act?
We can
Well,
do that later.
there's our issue right there. There's the gray area.
All right,
Oh,
Loki.
look,
Loki,
the thing I was
Loki.
afraid of happening is happening.
No. If we're gonna convert it, we do that shit later, right? Because we're gonna blow up
Yeah.
the tower and we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Stealing the airship lets us either A, convert it later, or just keep the airship and fly around. That's a no-brainer. Why would we not do that?
Yes.
As to
Because I feel like
pissing
we
off
could kill them
Lorandar,
later.
they already hate us.
This is not going to make a difference.
We're literally going to their home base. What do you mean we don't want to?
No. They're not supposed to know it's us. We're literally just gonna act like we're other people. We're gonna hide the fucking thing. We're not gonna fly into their town on it, right?
How else
Then
are we gonna get there?
How are we gonna get to their town?
You land
it's
at
an
the
island.
I'm fucking leaving. Oh my
It's on
god.
an
It's an
island.
island.
Island! You should.
You have to fly in.
I thought it was.
Just let it play out. Just let it fucking play out. It's fantasy. Dorn's gonna let it happen. This is craziness. We've been in this fucking city for so long.
Hey, listen, I know
They've
you
been in
want
the
to get
city
out of this
nearly
city
as long
really
as that,
badly.
bitch.
But
Hey,
oh my god.
Hey guys, if I dangle the level 11 milestone over your head, will it make you move faster?
Yes. What do you want us to do? Give it to me.
No, I
You
agree.
step
We should
outside,
steal.
there's
I
gonna be
think
an
we're all in
airship
agreement
thing.
here. We should really steal the ship.
Okay.
Alright, we're stealing the ship.
I suddenly had a change of heart. Man. I feel like-
I was under the impression we were going to steal the ship this whole time. What were you all talking about?
It's not to steal the ship, but none of them match up to progression as a person.
Alright, we're gonna steal the ship. We're gonna get Damien to set up a meeting point. All I need to come up with the plans to hand to him, and we're good there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes.
What time of day is it?
It is very late. You guys robbed Sue at 10 p.m. and you got back, and it's been a
Wait,
bit
is it
because you
still the same
identified
day?
everything. Yes.
Oh,
it's
dear.
it's about midnight. It's a little earlier than midnight, best you can guess.
Time to ask God some questions.
Okay. Let me pull up the spell for the wording again.
I'm not being a part of that fucking tomfoolery. I am going to bed.
Don't forget to
Alright.
ask if Juno's a good girl.
I would never
Stop
forget.
wasting questions on stupid
Thank you.
shit.
Oh, I believe the question, will Juno live forever, was the next one. But we should ask if she's a good girl.
I'd like to know that one. I'd rather hear the other one. I know she's a good girl.
All
It's
right.
irrelevant according to our friends. All right.
Oh
let's
fuck!
see.
Oh fuck! How long is that supposed to cook? Oh shit! Simmer! Fuck! Ah!
Eli, you
Oi.
always mess that up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
Now,
always
Myros,
forget.
would you mind giving me
Eli,
that
just leave the cooking to me. It's
helpful
fine.
poke?
But I want to make a
Okay.
cooked meal for Juno.
To slap myself with guidance spell, and
Of course.
there was something somebody else could do to help. I can't remember what.
Yeah, I'm over here. I have
There ain't
forgotten
chance I can inspire you with my cooking.
Oh,
Bardic Inspiration would work, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna inspire you with my cooking.
Hey, he's fine anyways. He nailed
I
it.
will use none of those features.
Yep. Nope, none of them. Didn't need them. All right. Give me those
All right.
questions.
Question 1. Is Juno the best girl?
Irrelevant.
God damn it.
Damn. Every
fucking
time.
dare
It'll come back to
Jesus
it someday.
Christ.
Question 2. Will Juno live further
After modification.
after modification?
That is. Yep, okay, continue. Fuck.
What is the weakest point in the Tower of Judgment, of the Tower of Judgment?
Pillars.
Is Alonso Hardy still following us?
No.
Jordan has to quickly decide whether he is or not.
Look over my notes
Is
real
that
quick.
either 3 M's or 2?
3.
Okay.
Do you have one more, or did I miscount?
I have one more, yes. I was just waiting for the Alonso Hardy answer.
Sure. Did you not get the answer? Did I cut out or something?
Oh, all I got was
Oh, I said no after the
Oh, gotcha. When you say after modification, this is in reference to your answer, could non-Warforged be given power from Leon after modification? What is the subject of the modification?
Augmentation.
Thank you very much. And I bow out of the extra-dimensional void.
Yeah,
where we're
this
having this
the
conversation.
static drains from your head like a bubbly liquid, and you're back to reality.
I relate the answers given. Apparently, Juno could live forever. But there would have to be some sort of augmentation.
Actually muted.
What do you mean augmentation? What do you mean by that?
Infinium.
Augma Infinium. What do you mean by Augma Infinium?
Honestly, I'm not totally sure. It's something like my arm. Crash to the ground. Back up.
Eli just has like a horrified expression on his face, and he goes, "No, no, 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 no!"
Of course, it's your your choice whether you allow Juno to live or die.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Don't do this to me! Don't fucking do this to me! I'm going to bed! I'm done with
Just
this!
presenting the options available.
He slammed
Good night,
Eli, Eli, don't worry. I'm sure Juno won't need augmentation for quite a few years.
Figured you'd like that one.
Damn.
I mean, I as Ashley like that one. I like the little skit we just did, but like, I as Eli am very upset.
Don't you hate being told that you could do something horrifying to someone that you don't want to lose?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Alright, well, I feel like that's all questions for tonight.
Do you want to
Hi,
ask
George.
some more questions?
I
Oh
am
my
out
God.
of magic.
I can help with that.
I am out of magic.
I can help with that. And I'm going to cast Catnap on Leroy.
Yep.
Leroy does not fall asleep.
That is okay.
That is okay.
Oh, really?
We had, despite it being named Catnap, it doesn't say sleep anywhere in it. We were
If the target
noticing.
remains unconscious for the full duration.
Right,
Yeah,
you could be knocked
unconscious.
unconscious. You're just immune to sleep.
Oh, I see.
And it's a beneficial effect.
Leroy,
If
get
you-
his spell slots back.
If you really want to not be affected by Catnap, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he tell me what he was doing first?
No.
Material component really.
But I'm
big
asking,
club.
I'm not asking you, Leroy, whether or not you want to resist it. I'm asking you, Eric, whether or not you want this, which direction you want this rules lawyering to go, because I'm okay with rolling it in your direction.
Well, I think in this case I will not fall asleep. Maybe if he tells me he can give me a nap next time and I want to ask questions and it's not midnight.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, what I'm asking you though is, for the precedent for the future, what do you want to set this to?
I'm fine with it working.
Okay.
I think Leroy would have to submit to it.
Okay, yes, it does say willing creatures in the spells